Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, today we're looking at something pretty tempting. Blitz win cash. The promise. Simple. Earn real money playing, casual games. Solitaire, bingo, pool,
Hmm?
stuff like that. They talk about quick matches, cash tournaments, getting paid out fast through PayPal or Apple Pay.
Mm.
And with apparently over 1 million players, it sounds almost, well, too easy for a side hustle.
Right. And our job today is to peel back those layers, look past the marketing, the big numbers. We've gone through the user reports, the platform details, basically trying to figure out if this is a genuine way for you to make some extra cash. Or is it just, high-risk entertainment dressed up as something else?
Okay, so let's start with the basics.
Yeah.
Is it like a legitimate thing? Because it seems solid at first glance. It's a real app. It's on the App Store. Ratings are decent, around 4.5, 4.6 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Even its website, blitz-app.io, gets a perfect score, 100 to 100 on Scam Advisor. That's pretty good.
It is. And yes, people have gotten money out, small amounts, definitely. We've seen confirmation of that. But, and this is the crucial part, it's not a free money app. That's the misconception.
Ah, okay. So what is it then exactly?
It's a skill-based cash competition platform. That phrase is key. It means most of the time, you need to put your own money in to play the cash games. You deposit funds.
Right. Okay. Like an entry fee.
Exactly. An entry fee for potentially winning a larger pot. But the app takes a cut from those fees, a rake. So while it's technically real, its whole model depends on players putting money in.
And I guess that deposit requirement is where the risk comes in, the part they don't shout about.
Precisely. You're not just playing for fun against random people. You're often up against very skilled players, maybe even people doing this semi-professionally. So many users report depositing cash and losing it pretty quickly.
Okay, so losing your deposit is a real possibility. But what about winnings? If you do win, how does that work? This sounds like where it gets tricky.
It does. This brings us to probably the biggest point of confusion: the in-app balance. What many users find is that a large chunk of what looks like their winnings is actually called bonus cash.
Bonus cash. What does that mean?
It means it's not really withdrawable cash. It's more like in-app credits. You can only use this bonus cash to enter more paid games within the app.
Wait, so you can't actually take it out?
Not the bonus cash portion, no. It basically traps those winnings back into the platform's ecosystem. It makes your balance look bigger, encouraging you to play more, but your actual withdrawable cash might be much lower, or even zero if you haven't won beyond your deposit plus the bonus.
Wow, okay. That feels a bit deceptive. So even if you're really good, say a solitaire whiz, can you actually beat the system consistently?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the data suggests it's incredibly difficult. Think about it. The platform takes its cut, the rake, from every single game. That constantly eats into potential profits. And then there's operational friction.
What do you mean by friction?
We see reports, similar to other platforms actually, where users who do accumulate significant withdrawable winnings suddenly face hurdles. They try to cash out a larger amount, and boom, suddenly there are complex verification requests, delays, things that slow down or potentially block the payout.
So it sounds like even for skilled players, getting substantial money out can be a challenge.
It certainly seems that way based on the reports we've analyzed.
Okay, so putting it all together, if we're looking at this as, say, a return on your time, like a side hustle, what's the verdict from the sources?
The conclusion is pretty clear. It really doesn't hold up as a reliable side hustle, not in the long run. Yes, the app is legitimate in that it exists, it runs games, some payouts happen, it passes basic checks, but the underlying structure, it's high risk. It's much closer to gambling with a skill element than it is to earning income.
Gambling with a skill element. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because between the rake, the high skill level of opponents, and that whole bonus cash system, the odds are stacked against you making consistent money. You're likely to spend more time and potentially more money than you'll ever realistically get back.
So the main advice for anyone listening is treat it like entertainment, maybe. If you choose to play, go in with eyes wide open.
Exactly. Know the risks, understand the bonus cash thing, don't deposit money you can't afford to lose, be responsible, keep your finances safe.
All right, that's a really helpful breakdown. Adjust expectations is the key takeaway here.
Definitely. And maybe one final thought for you to consider. When you look at that bonus cash structure, the fact it can't be withdrawn but just feeds back into more entry fees, what does that specific mechanism tell you about the platform's main goal? Is it purely user entertainment? Or is it maybe more about keeping users playing, keeping that money circulating inside the app? Something to think about.